Okay, let's go over today's seat work. So let's remember our PEMDAS, or Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally, to help us with the seat work. And remember, we don't need exponents, so we can cross that out. Okay, so looking at this first one, I don't see any parentheses, and I see division, subtraction, and addition. Well, I know division is above addition and subtraction, so I'm going to do division first. And I know that 2 times 5 gives me 10, which means 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then I'm going to rewrite the parts I have not used. And now I have subtraction and addition. Well, I know with addition and subtraction, they're on the same level, so I read them from left to right. So I would do 5 minus 3 first, since it's from left to right, and get 2. And then I would do 2 plus 12 to get my answer of 14. With the next one, I still don't see parentheses, but I have division, addition, and multiplication. Well, I know multiplication and division, I read from left to right since they're equal. So in this case, I recognize that division would come first. When doing this, I know that 7 times 4 gives me 28, which means 28 divided by 7 is 4. Then I rewrite the parts I have not used. Okay, I know multiplication is above addition, so I'm going to do 3 times 6 first to get 18. And then finally, I would add my 4 plus 18 to get 22. With the next one, again, I have addition, division, multiplication. Well, again, multiplication, division, I read from left to right, which means I would do my 18 divided by 6 first, which is 3, because 6 times 3 gives me 18. And then I would rewrite, making sure to keep the same order. So the 5 should stay in front of the 3, the 2 should stay after the 3. Next, I have additional multiplication again. Well, I know multiplication is first. 3 times 2 is 6. And then finally, I'll add my 5 plus 6, and I would get 11. Now this one, I have 2 things in parentheses, 2 different operations. So I need to look at my sheet and see. Well, with addition and subtraction, I read it from left to right. So in this case, since I'm reading from left to right, I would do my 12 plus 30 first, and I would get 42. And then I would rewrite everything I have not used, keeping this in parentheses. Then I have 42 minus 2, because 40 parentheses is always first, and I would get 40. And then finally, I have 40 times 2, which is 80. Now, this one at the top is just asking for the first step. So all I got to do is the first step. Well, I know parentheses is always first, so I would do my 12 plus 16 first to get 28. And I would circle this because this is my first step. Now, the next one is looking for the second step. So I do my first step. So I have subtraction, addition, division. I know division is before addition and subtraction. So 24 divided by 6. I know that 6 times 4 gives me 24. And then I would rewrite everything I have not used. Now I have subtraction and addition. Well, I know subtraction and addition are equal, so I read them from left to right. So in this case, my second step would be 12 minus 6, since it's first from left to right, which is 6. And this is what I would circle as my second step. Now this one, I'm looking for my third step. Okay, so I know my first step's always parentheses, so I'm gonna do my 3 plus 2 first to get 5. Okay, and then I rewrite everything I have not used. Now, looking at this, I remember that this means multiplication when it's like this. So I have multiplication, subtraction, and addition. Well, my first step here is, or my next step here is obviously gonna have to be multiplication since it's above addition and subtraction. So 4 times 5 is 20. And then I have 20 minus 7 plus 11. So again, I have addition, subtraction, which I read from left to right. So I would do subtraction first from left to right, and 20 minus 7 is 13. Well, since I'm looking for my third step, this is step 1, step 2, and this is step 3. So I would circle my 20 minus 7 gives me 13. Now the last one looks like a lot of work, and that 17 times 24 looks scary, but I only have to find the first step. So actually all I have to do is my parentheses first like normal, and that is my answer. How did you do?